Prime Minister Rishi Sunak promises that the government is committed to its triple lock policy and signals that state pensions could go up by almost 8% next year. Rishi Sunak has signaled that state pensions could go up next year by almost 8% as he committed to maintaining the triple lock. Under the triple lock, the state pension is uprated in April by inflation, wages, or 2.5%. Whichever is higher. Wage growth is currently the highest of the three metrics, reaching 7.8% in June compared with the same period 12 months earlier. The Prime Minister said the government is committed to its policy on the triple lock. Asked by ITV News during a visit to Leicester on Wednesday whether he was uncomfortable with potentially uprating the state pension by almost 8%. Mr. Sunak said, "No, I think the most important thing is that we continue to bring inflation down more generally, but while inflation is higher than we would like, I also believe it is right to step in and help people with the pressures that it brings." Listing financial support given to the public, including assistance with energy bills and cost of living relief payments, the Conservative Party leader said it was right that the government help the most vulnerable through a tough time while tackling inflation. The Express has consistently campaigned to retain the triple lock agreement for Britain's pensioners. Mr. Sunak has made having inflation by the end of the year one of his top 5 priorities ahead of a likely general election. In 2024, he committed to bringing down consumer prices index inflation to around 5.3% by the end of the year. On Wednesday, the Office for National Statistics, ONS, said CPI was 6.8% in July, down from 7.9% in June, but rising wages could lead to a jump in inflation as a result of increased spending. While outside of the 2023 timeframe set by the Prime Minister for his target, an increase in the state pension could also fuel inflation. Mr. Sunak said pay rises needed to become sustainable, but said the government would not intervene in private sector salary increases. He said, "I want people to be paid more, but that means we have to have a growing economy where productivity is rising. That is how you have sustainable long-term increases in people's pay packets." The ONS on Tuesday revealed that regular pay growth, which excludes bonuses, reached a record 7.8% compared with a year earlier for the quarter to June. The base state pension rate is currently worth £203.85 per week. An increase in line with 7.8% wage growth would lead to a £15.90 weekly rise. The triple lock is based on average earnings growth measured from May to July each year, meaning it is likely to be figures published next month that could dictate the state pension rise in spring 2024, as long as it is higher than the inflation figure in September. Steve Webb, a former pensions minister, said it was likely that Chancellor Jeremy Hunt would need to find £2 billion more for pensions than he had anticipated in March, with the spring budget anticipating a 6.2% hike. In April, the application of the triple lock saw retirees given a 10.1% increase to match inflation. Work and Pensions Secretary Mel Stride in May said that the triple lock pension commitment would remain in place until the next election, but the cabinet minister said he was not sure whether it would feature in the next Conservative manifesto.